Good morning, Internet. My name is Dean Rafe, and I am coming to you from Manhattan, New York, the wonderful dumpster fire that it seems to be at this moment. And I am disturbed, very deeply disturbed by the horrible and wholly unacceptable assassination of Charlie Kirk yesterday. He is not somebody that I was listening to regularly. Every once in a while, you would see a little clip of his. I'm sure very many people can relate to that. And I might not have agreed with everything he was saying, but what has happened is not okay. He's a voice that represented conservatism, and he represented rigorous debate and thoughtfulness, and those are important things. And my heart goes out to his family, and I am aching for them and for our country. And this place that we find ourselves, I find absolutely unacceptable. I denounce the snuffing out of voices through violence and murder, wholly and completely. I believe it's an attack on our free speech, and it's an attack on thought, and it's an attack on every one of us citizens of the United States. And I want to add my voice to that of Utah governor, who said if you found joy in his death, that you need to take a long look at yourself in the mirror. I completely agree with that sentiment. Because are you prepared for voices that you believe in to start being removed through violence? And if people start being killed because of their divergent opinions, which I have many of, and I would hope that every person does, are you prepared to lose your own life for those views? You shouldn't have to be. I think that rigorous debate is essential. Sharing ideas is essential. And living with those who disagree with us is essential. We have to be able to live with people who have other views than us. And the rhetoric that says otherwise is diabolical. Like, you're going to literally move through the world and destroy every person who has a thought that differs from yours. Is that your answer? It's unconscionable and unthinkable, in my opinion. I don't pray, or haven't in years, but I found myself yesterday praying for Charlie Kirk and for his family and his wife and his 2 children and for those who loved him. And I hate saying this, but may he rest in peace. It's absolutely horrible that I have to say that. But I have been contemplating doing this channel for over a year now, and I've taken many steps toward it, including recording a different first episode. But I had kind of put it on hold after that first episode. I saw the things that I needed to work on and was thinking that maybe I wanted to move in a different direction in my life, but not today. After this heinous assassination, not today. I believe that free speech will not be stopped in this country, and I'm here to share my thoughts, if for no other reason than just to honor Charlie Kirk. And unfortunately, his assassination has made me aware that I'm going to share my thoughts regularly. So I share my thoughts for the freedom of the United States of America, and I share my thoughts for the freedom of her citizens. Now, the whole point of this channel, I have named it the Forum on Economic Rights. This channel is dedicated to exploring the topic of economic rights as they exist now and as we might dream them to be in the future. I do believe that that is a beautiful sentiment in our country, that we do this for our posterity. What are our rights and our freedoms? A lot of that is our essential rights are laid out in the Constitution, right? And the Bill of Rights. But I think there are very many people on both sides that agree that there's a lot of chaos in the world, and especially in our country, and that there are things that can be improved upon, myself included in that. So I want to discuss with people what added rights, especially surrounding economics. As we go through this channel, there will be you'll understand my thoughts more fully, but I believe that an economic Bill of Rights is essential. This forum is going to have 3 phases. Phase 1 is going to be me setting the stage. I will be sharing my basic beliefs in favor and against an economic Bill of Rights. And I will be playing the devil's advocate from time to time, just to spur thought, right? Phase 2 is going to be me interviewing everyday individuals so that they might add their voices and their beliefs to an economic Bill of Rights. I want to hear what our country at large feels and believes about economics and the path of our country. And then the third phase will be interviewing professionals in the fields of economics, law, and politics in order to form this economic Bill of Rights into something that might be implemented as law at some point. But whether this channel leads to any changes in law in the near future or in the far future is inconsequential to me in this moment. But what is important to me is that we share thoughts and ways of thinking, that we have that rigorous debate that Charlie Kirk honored, and that hopefully people are inspired in their own thoughts and understandings. I've always been troubled by people getting down on politicians for them changing their minds. I get it's problematic if they're wishy-washy and they're changing their minds just to get votes, and that should be questioned. But I would hope that we're voting thoughtful individuals into office, that they are not stuck in their dogma, and that they would be thoughtful with every situation and actively change their minds if they find that there is a better way of thinking. And I also hope that people will become more educated on the subject of economics. So anything that I share on this channel is in the pursuit of a more whole United States of America. And the discussion of rights on this channel is for all citizens of this great nation, the greatest nation, I believe, in our recorded history of humanity. I do genuinely believe that. Additionally, hopefully, we can add the voices of our involved viewers. I hope that people will feel that this is a forum for people, for themselves to add their voices. If anyone has an idea that might move us forward as a human family, I hope they will share it. This forum is for genuine, respectful, constructive conversation. Please only bring that energy here. Trolls need not comment, need not apply, need not be present. Thank you for that. And yeah, that is all I have for now. Thank you all, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos.